Friends, the question is that find the ratio in which the line 3x plus y minus 9 is equal to 0 divides the segment joining the points 1, 3 and into bracket 2, 7 close the bracket. Here we have to find the ratio in which the given line divides the line segment joining the points 1 and 2. Here let AB is a line segment whose coordinates are 1 and 3 and 2 and 7, and a line 3x plus y minus 9 is equal to 0 is intersecting this line segment AB at point C, and we have to find that in which ratio this line intersect this line segment AB. So first of all we will assume that let it intersect in the ratio k is to 1. So we will assume that it divides it in the ratio k is to 1, and we can find the coordinates of point C. So the coordinates of point C will be what? It will be m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2. So m1 x2, that is 2k, plus this will be m2 x1, that is 1 into 1, so it will be plus 1 upon m1 plus m2, that is k plus 1, close the bracket. We have to find the second coordinate, that is y coordinate also, so it will be comma, and y coordinate will be what? m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2, so it will be m1 y2, that is 7k, plus m2 y1, that is 1 into 3 will be 3 upon m1 plus m2, that is k plus 1, close the bracket. Now these two are the coordinates of point C, and since this point C lies on this line 3x plus y minus 9 is equal to 0, it means this line should satisfy these coordinates also, and therefore we can say that in equation 3x plus y minus 9, that is equal to 0, we will put the value of x and y as this and this, so it will be 3 into bracket 2k plus 1 upon k plus 1, close the bracket, plus y is what? This is 7k plus 3 upon k plus 1 minus this will be 9, which is equal to 0. So this we can solve as, since k plus 1 is a common denominator, so take the LCM as k plus 1 and multiply by k plus 1 throughout the equation, so you will get it as 3 into 2k plus 1, plus here you will get as 7k plus 3 minus multiply by k plus 1 to this 9, so it will be 9 into bracket k plus 1, and if you multiply 0 by k plus 1 it will be 0 only. Now here solve this further. It is very simple. Multiply by 3 inside the bracket, so it will be 6k plus 3 plus this will be 7k plus 3, which is minus multiply by 9 inside the bracket, so it will be minus 9k, so minus and plus will be minus, 9 ones are 9, which is equal to 0. So here we will add the like terms, so 6k plus 7k, that will be 13k, minus 9k, that is 4k, and this will be 3 plus 3 6 minus 9, that will be minus 3, which is equal to 0, and so k is equal to 3 upon 4. So here value of k we have got is k is equal to 3 plus 4. Now the question is that if 8a is equal to 15, then find sin a minus cos a. Here it is given that 8 tan a, that is equal to 15, It means tan A that is equal to, take 8 to other side, so it will be 15 upon 8. We know that tan A, that is opposite side upon adjacent side. So this is angle A. So opposite side will be BC and adjacent side will be AB, and therefore we will assume that let BC is 15K and the adjacent side AB, that is equal to 8K. Now ABC is a right angle triangle, right angled at B, and so we can apply the Pythagoras theorem here to find the length AC, and therefore AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. And so here AC square that is equal to AB square. AB we are taking as 8, so 8K bracket square, that will be 64K square, plus BC square, that is 15K bracket square, and 15K is 225K square. And so AC square, that is equal to 64 plus 225, that is 289K square, and taking square root of both the sides, we will get AC is equal to square root of 289, and that is equal to 17K. So AC we have got at 17K. Now we will find the value of sine A. So sine A, that is equal to sine A, that is what, opposite upon adjacent, so it will be 15K upon 17K, that K and K will get cancelled and you will get as 15 upon 17. And similarly cos A, that is equal to what, adjacent upon hypotenuse. So adjacent upon hypotenuse, KK will get cancelled, and so it will be 8 upon 17. So it is 8 upon 17, and therefore sine A minus cos A, that is equal to 15 by 17 minus 8 by 17. So 17 will be the common denominator, and so 15 minus 8, that will be 7, and so which is equal to 7 upon 17. Friends, the question is that if the graph of quadratic polynomial intersect the x-axis at 2 points, then find the shape of the parabola. We know that in a quadratic polynomial, the graph of the polynomial will be always a parabolic in shape, and when it intersects x-axis at 2 points, then definitely it will be opening upward, or it may be opening downward. So the shape of the parabola will be either opening upward or opening downward. See the next question. Now here the two cones have their heights in the ratio 1:4, and the radii of the ratio are radii in the ratio 4:1. Then find the ratio of their volumes. Friends, here it is given that the ratio of the heights of the two cones h1 upon h2, that is equal to 1:4, and the ratio of their radii is given as, that is r1 upon r2, as 4:1, and we have to find the ratio of their volumes v1 upon v2. So it's very simple, that v1 upon v2, that is equal to 1/3 pi r1 square h1 upon 1/3 pi r2 square h2. So which is equal to 1/3 will get cancelled, pi will get cancelled, and this we can write as r1 upon r2 bracket square into h1 upon h2. Now simply put the values, that is r1 upon r2, that is 4 upon 1 its square, 4 upon 1 its square, that is 4 into 4, multiplied by h1 upon h2, that is 1 upon 4. So 4 and 4 will get cancelled, and here you will get v1 upon v2, that is equal to 4:1, and therefore the required ratio is 4:1. Here is a question on the screen. The length of the minute hand of a clock is 7 centimeter. Find the area swept by the minute hand in 1 minute. Friends, we know that a minute hand describes an angle of 360 degree in 60 minutes, and therefore the angle described by minute hand in 1 minute, that will be equal to 6 degree. So this angle will be 6 degree, and we have to find the area described by this minute hand in 1 minute. So this area you have to find, and it is given that the length of the minute hand is 7 centimeter, and so the required area that is equal to pi r square theta by 360, pi r square theta by 360 degrees. So which is equal to 6, pi is 22 by 7 into r square, r is 7 centimeter, so it will be 7 into 7 multiplied by theta is 6 upon 360 degrees. So this 7 and 7 will get cancelled. 6 1s are 6, 6 6s are 36. This will be 60, and therefore which is equal to 22 into 7 divided by 60, and if you solve this you will get it as 2.57 square centimeter, and therefore the area described by a minute hand, this is a minute hand described by a minute hand in 1 minute, that is equal to 2.57 square centimeter. Now here is a question. The radii of the bases of two right circular solid cones of the same height are r1 and r2 respectively. If both the cones are melted and recast into a solid sphere of radius r, then find the height of each cone. Friends, the two cones whose heights are same and their radii are r1 and r2 respectively are melted and recasted into a solid sphere of radius capital R, then you have to find the height of each cone. So there are two cones, so the volume of the two cones, that will be equal to the volume of the solid sphere. So it will be 1/3 pi r1 square h plus 1/3 pi r2 square h. This will be the total volume of the two cones, and that will be equal to the volume of the solid sphere, that is 4/3 pi r cube. Now here 1/3 pi h we have taken same because the both cones have the same height. It is given in the question, same height, and therefore h is same, and so 1/3 pi h will be a common factor. So take it out as common factor. So inside the bracket it will be r1 square plus r2 square. Close the bracket. So which is equal to 4/3 pi r cube. Here this 3 will get cancelled, pi will get cancelled, and you have to find h. So keep h to this side and take r1 square plus r2 square to the other side. So it will be 4 r cube. This is as it is 4 r cube upon into denominator r1 square plus r2 square. So the height of the cone, that will be equal to 4 r cube upon r1 square plus r2 square. Here is a question on the screen. Find the next term of the AP, 5, 2, minus 1, minus 4, and we have to find the next term of the AP, that is the fifth term of the given arithmetic progression. So friends, here the first term is 5, A is equal to 5, and the common difference, that is denoted by D, which is equal to second term minus first term, that is 2 minus 5, and so which is equal to minus 3. So we know that A, that is the first term, is 5 and the common difference is minus 3, and therefore the fifth term we can calculate as A plus 4D. So where A is 5 plus 4 into D is minus 3, and so which is equal to 5, 4 3s are 12, it will be minus 12, so it is 5 minus 12, and so it will be minus 7, and therefore the next term, that is the fifth term, that is A5 is equal to minus 7. Highlight your answer. Now move to the next question. Here is a question: which term of the AP 3, 15, 27, 39 dash dash will be 132 more than its 54th term? Friends, here the given AP is 3, 15, 27, 39 and so on, and you have asked to find which term will be 132 more than the 54th term. So let that term be n. And here it is given that A is equal to 3 and the second term is 15, therefore we can find the common difference, that is 15 minus 3, second term minus first term, that will be 15 minus 3, and so it will be 12. And we are assuming that let this be nth term, that is 132 more than its 54th term, 132 more than its 54th term, and therefore we can write the equation as A n, which is equal to 132 plus A 54, 132 more than 54th term, and so A n, that is equal to, we can write it as A plus into bracket n minus 1 into D. A n can be written as A plus n minus 1 into D, which is equal to 132 plus A 54, that is written as A plus 53D. Now here we know the values of A and D and we have to find n, and therefore put the values of A, that is 3, so it will be 3 plus n minus 1 into bracket D is 12, which is equal to 132 plus A is what? It is 3 plus 53 into 12. Here friends, this 3 and 3 will get cancelled and you will get n minus 1 into 12, that is equal to 132 plus 53 into 12. So take 12 to this side. Here we can take out 12 as a common factor. So n minus 1, that is equal to, if you take 12 as a common factor, inside the bracket it will be 11 plus 53, and take 12 to this side, so it will be in the denominator 12. So 12 and 12 will get cancelled, and so it will be 11 plus 53, that will be 64, and if you take 1 to this side it will be plus 1, and so it will be n is equal to 64 plus 1, that is 65, and so we are getting n is equal to 65, and hence the 65th term of the given AP is 132 more than its 54th term. For what value of k the pair of linear equations 3x plus y is equal to 3 and 6x plus ky is equal to 8 does not have a solution? Now the given pair of linear equations are 3x plus y, which is equal to 3, and another equation is 3x plus ky,
that is equal to 8. And we have to find the value of k such that the pair of linear equations will not have a solution. And the condition for no solution is that a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2. So here a1 upon a2 will be what? 3 upon 6. So it will be 3 upon 6, which is equal to b1 upon b2. b1 is a coefficient of y. Here there is nothing, it means there is 1. So it will be 1 upon k. 1 upon k, which is not equal to c1 upon c2. Now we will equate these two. So 3 upon 6, which is equal to 1 upon k. So 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, and therefore k is equal to 2. So here we have got the value of k as 2. So we can say that for k is equal to 2, the given pair of linear equation will not have a solution. See the next question. Which term of AP 27, 24, 21 is 0? We have to find that the which term of this given AP is 0. Because this is decreasing, so therefore there will be one term where there will be a 0, and that number we have to find. So here a is equal to what? It is 27. A is the first term. D is a common difference, that is second term minus first term. So D, that is equal to second term minus first term, that is 24 minus 27, that is minus 3. And let the nth term be the 0. So an is equal to 0. And we have to find n is equal to how much. So the nth term we are taking as 0, and we have to find a is how much. So here we know that an is equal to a plus into bracket n minus 1 close the bracket into d. Here an is what? It is 0. So 0 is equal to a is what? It is 27. So it is 27 plus n minus 1 close the bracket into d is minus 3. So multiplied by minus 3. Now solve this. Multiply by minus 3 inside the bracket. So 0 is equal to 27 minus 3 into n, that will be minus 3n. Then minus will be plus, and 3 1s are 3. So 27 plus 3, that will be 30. If you take 30 to the other side, that will be minus 30, and minus will be plus, and so it is 3n is equal to 30. So 3 1s are 3, 3 10s are 30, and so n is equal to 10. So friends, the 10th term of the given AP will be 0. See the next question.